Morning, students. Yesterday we saw two examples, example number 7, example number 8, example number 6 and 7. Today we will look in linear programming, example number 8, which is actually manufacturing problem. So the name is not important, but okay, here the mention, it is the particularly mentioned front of the question that what kind of the problem is. But in exam, the manufacturing problem, this particular word will not mention. Okay. Example number 8, we will look for that. I already have taught you and told you that after reading the word problem, what is important? The important how to form inequality. So we will try for that. Question is, a manufacturing company makes two models A and B. Each pieces of model A requires 9 labor hours for fabricating and 1 labor hour for finishing. So here we are talking about the two things, the fabricating and the finishing hours. Okay, each piece of model B requires 12 labor hours for fabricating and 3 labor hours for finishing. So we have two kinds of item. First, we have two kinds of products, product A and product B, and for each product we are given the fabricating time and finishing time. Okay, for fabricating and finishing, the maximum labor hour available 180 and 30. So it is very important thing is given. For fabricating, total labor hour we have a 180, and for finishing we have a total labor hour 30. The company makes a profit of rupees 8,000 on each piece of model A and 12,000 on each piece of model B. This sentence will provide you object function because it is a profit word is used here. So it is called a profit function also. How many pieces of model A and model B should be manufactured per week to realize a maximum profit? Last sentence leads us what we have to assume. How many pieces of model A and model B? So definitely we'll take that number of model A manufactured X and number of model B manufactured Y. So we'll start with the sentence. Let number of product of pieces word is here. Okay, I'll use a pieces word. Number of pieces of model A manufactured X, and this is model B Y. And definitely when two things will be written, this is a certain, always we have to write. This is number of item or pieces of model A, and this is the number of pieces of model B Y. So X and Y we have assumed like that, and these two are definitely certain. Okay, now next is, we'll go on the beginning that each piece of model A requires 9 labor hour for fabricating and 1 labor hour for finishing. And the same is for model B, 12 labor hours for fabricating and 3 labor hours for finishing. So how we can deal it? I tell you one small thing. Okay, you write here model A and model B, and you write only X and Y, number of model A, number of pieces of model B, and you write here two things. First, the fabricating hour, and second is the finishing. So we are having two types of labor hour, fabricating labor hour and finishing labor hour. Now you can read and write. So first sentence is, each piece of model A requires 9 labor hour for fabricating and 1 labor hour for finishing for model A, and for model B we have 12 labor hour for fabricating and 3 labor hour for finishing. For each model it is given. If I say what is 9, so 9 is a fabricating hour for each piece of model A. So one can understand that total number of the pieces of model A is X, so total fabricating hours for model A will be 9x. Same as finishing hours will be 1x. Same as for model B, number of pieces of model B is y. So for fabricating, total hours will be 12y. For finishing, total hours will be 3y. And here the range is given. Can you see what is the meaning of range? If you read it, it is told here total for fabricating and finishing, the maximum labor hour available 180 and 30 for fabricating and finishing. So for fabricating we have a total 180 hours, and for finishing we have a total 30 hours. This is range. So as per question, or as per this particular picture, as per table, about table, we have constants. What constants will get? Just go on like that. 9x hours for fabricating, 12y hours for fabricating for model A and model B, and total hours we have a 180. It is called availability of hours, meaning it cannot more than 180. 180 are total available hours which can be used. So it is either less than or equal to 180. It's very simple thing. It cannot more than 180. So divide by, I think we can do the divide by 3. 3 3s are 3 4s are, and we'll write 3 6s are. So we have this simple inequality we have formed. Now second, also similarly, we can have finishing hours 30. This is 1x plus 3y 30. This is same as that. For fabricating we have available 180 hours, for finishing we have available 30 hours. So we can make these two inequalities. And lastly, according to question, the object function is. So object function, how we can go on object function? Just profit. It is told that the company makes a profit of 8,000 on each piece of model A. So number of pieces of model A is X. So one piece gives 8,000 rupee profit. So for on X pieces of model A, it will give us 800 into X rupees, 8,000 into X rupees profit will have from the each total pieces of model A. And same as it's a 12,000 into Y will be coming the profit on model B. So this is your Z. And what question says finally? How many pieces of model in model B should be manufactured to get the maximum profit? So, and what is the maximum profit? We also have to find out. So later on the work is so easy to you. We have one inequality, second inequality. These two are very common. We'll have an answer in first quadrant, it means. And after solving these two, we'd have a definitely a corner points. One feasible reason. One, you can take the help of the picture in the book. We have a simple picture which is bounded in the first quadrant. We will have a 4 corner points. Put one by one all the corner point in the Z. Find your maximum answer, which will be your maximum profit also. So this is on you now, because already have a lead you and guide you that how you have to deal the problem after that. So this was important to make, so that I have done. Now student, we are on exercise, but let me tell you that 4 examples I have made. So exercise on you only. Still, while making the exercise, if you feel any problem, you can consult with me personally, no matter. So I would have some miscellaneous one. So in miscellaneous, I will complete the examples, and same the exercises will be on you. But don't leave the exercise, because you know that the practice makes man perfect. You know it until you won't make the questions, you will not be perfect in that. And one of the question of high marks will be coming in exams, you know it. So please don't leave. Okay, the example number 9, I'm telling you, it's a miscellaneous one. It's a miscellaneous one. Again, a revision diet problem is coming. So it's a revision. Let me explain. A dietitian has to develop a special diet using 2 foods, P and Q. I think the knowledge you are recalling all. Yesterday we did the question of diet problem in which food 1 and food 2 were there. Now this time it's a food P and food Q. The same as will be coming here. We have 2 foods P and Q. Now each packet, that time it was a quantity in kg, this time its packet is using. Each packet of food P containing 12 units of calcium, 4 units of iron, 6 units of cholesterol, and 6 units of vitamin A. 4 things it is. Yesterday we had a question in which a food 1 and food 2 was there, and vitamin A and vitamin C, two things were contained in that. But this time we have two foods P and Q, and they are containing some units like 12 units of calcium, 4 units of iron, 6 units of cholesterol, and 6 units of vitamin A. Four things it is included in particular food P. Same as each packet of same quantity of food Q contains 3 units of calcium, 20 units. It's actually the quantity for each packets. Meaning number of packets, as much you will take, that much the quantity will change. Okay. So each packet of food Q containing 3 units of calcium, 20 units of iron, 4 units of cholesterol, and 3 units of vitamin A. So 4 things again include in each packet of food Q. So I again have to tell you that as many packets you will assume in the beginning of the question, that the quantity will change according to that. The diet requires at least 240 units of calcium. Here the range of the calcium is given, at least 460 units of iron, the range of iron is given, and at most 3 units of cholesterol. Here the range of the cholesterol is given. How many packets of each food should be used for minimize the amount of vitamin A? So here we are told to minimize the vitamin A, so that it means that whatever the inequality of vitamin A will be formed, that will be our Z. That will be our Z. So try to understand, that here particularly profit or loss function is not given. Particularly any cost of food Q or food P are not given. We have to minimize the quantity of vitamin A. So whatever we will plan in the question for vitamin A, that will be our Z object function, because we have to minimize the quantity of vitamin A. So okay, it's not worry about that. I tell you with a small thing. Question says lastly, how many packets of each food should be formed? Definitely we will assume here, let number of packets of food P will be used X, and number of packets food Q is a Y. Two things is always ready. Now as per question. Now according to question, following table we can form. Can be formed. Now this is simple. I tell you one simple thing, that it is a food P which is X, it's a food P Q which is Y, and here we'll write vitamin A, first it is starting from calcium. I think we'll have calcium, second it is iron, third it is cholesterol, and fourth is vitamin A. And I'll make the thing like that. It's a range or quantity. Quantity is given. So I'll now start with this. We have a calcium. Look at, for food P, it's a 12 units calcium, or per packet it is 4 units iron, 6 and 6. What about food Q? It's 3 units calcium, 20 units vitamin iron, 4 cholesterol, and 3 units of vitamin A. Range is given 240 calcium. Range of calcium, it is at least what it is given. Try to understand it. It is at least 460 for iron. It is again at least, and 300 at most. Try to understand. It is at most. This is a very important word. We can't underestimate it. And the last is not given, because vitamin A. This is the particular equation what we'll get. This will be our object function, because we have to minimize the amount of vitamin A in the mixture. So this will help you to lead the problem. So we have an inequality. What constants will have? It's very simple. Again I speak something. 12 units containing by the each packet of food P, we have taken X packets of food P. So amount of the calcium in such X packets will be 12X. So I don't think that I need to tell you much about that. 12X plus 3Y. And one should know about at least what it is given. So at least will follow this symbol. Keep remember, at most will follow this symbol, at least will follow this symbol. That is very simple. And it is 240. I want to change it, or I just want to divide by 4. 4, 3, 4. Sorry, divide by 3. 3, divide by 3 and divide by 3. So this is going to be your first inequality. Again, and second is 4x plus 20y. Here again at least what it is given. So again it is a 460 will be there. Divide by 4 will have a like that. Second inequality we got. Also, last one we have a cholesterol 6x plus 4y. It is at most is given, so at most will follow this symbol, and it is 300. So I divide by 2. 2 3s are or 2 3s are 2 2s are. So we have a 3 inequality, and object function will obtained. What object function? No profit, no loss, no cost is given. But we are asked here to minimize the quantity of vitamin A in each packet. So definitely vitamin A we have a 6x plus 3y. 6x plus 3y. This quantity we have to minimize. So what we'll do? This is object function. We have a 3 inequality. Now rest of procedure is very easy. So we'll have one by one all the inequality. We'll have definitely a good 3 graphs on the one single graph paper. Two things will lead us to find our feasible region in first quadrant, and after finding that, find out the corner points, put one by one here, and find your minimum value. You can take the help of the picture of the example also. So what is my main purpose to tell you? Just I want to lead you, I want to guide you that how we can form it. Otherwise, the rest of your job only you have to do it. Until you won't make, you will not be perfect. So do this by your own now. Let me tell you the next question. Again, example number 10 we have. It's again manufacturing problem. Same, already we have done it. A manufacturer has 3 machines, 1, 2, 3, installed in the factory. Machine 1 and machine 2 are capable of being operated for at most 12 hours. You know, whenever the at most 12 hours given is capability of machine 1 and machine 2, or availability of machine 1 and machine 2 are given 12 hours. You know that both machines cannot run more than 12 hours, at most 12 hours. And whereas third machine must be operated for at least 5 hours in a day. Here the range of the availability of machine 3 is given in hours, at least 5 hours, meaning machine third has to run least 5 hours or more than 5. She produces only 2 items M and N by 3 machines. Each requires the use of all the 3 machines, and in the following we have a box is given, and whenever this box will be given, this will be easy to you, because whatever we try to make after reading question and we make a table, then this already has provided, so it's easy to us. Now she makes a profit. So in the last line just below of the table you can read it, the profit word is given. It means it's gonna be your object function. So she makes a profit rupees 600 and rupees 400 or item M and item N. How many of each item should be produced? So definitely I'll start with let number of items of number of item M manufactured X and number of item N manufactured Y by 3 machines. we are told to find number of items manufactured, number of item m which are manufactured by 3 machines. We assume it is x, and number of item n which are manufactured by 3 machines are y. So two things I'll it's a welcome always. Now follow the table. We follow the table. So what we have a table. So items here. One thing I want to tell you that till now, what strategy we adopted to make the table was was different rather than this one what the given is. The thing which is given horizontal, I used to make the vertical, and I will prefer my side. Look at one, the m and n I will write here. This is item m, which is x, and you know that I used to write till now like that, but in book it is not given. The two things which I wrote in a line, the book mentioned in a simple column. I change myself from my side. These things I will adopt first, second and third. These are machines. These are machines. 1 to 3. These are machines, and it's available hours. Range of hours is given. Okay, now I'll go on that. What do you think? I'll go on that. Look at. So students, this is a simple table which I changed from my side. Now can you read item m, number of item m, x, and available hours with the machine. 1 to, for m it is a 1 2 1. So I'll write a 1 2 1. It is a 3 1 1.25. And available hours are given that 12 hours for you can read the question. It was told the machine 1 and machine 2 capable to be of being operated for at most 12 hours. So machine 1 is 12 hours. At most it was told. It is again 12 hours. Again at most word was told. It's a 5 hours. It's at least word was told. So and object function I'll write later one. So we have a inequalities. What inequalities we'll have? Now you can read it, you can understand it. We're talking about now horizontally, but in book it was given just like, but it is a bit changed than this one. The work, it's a form horizontally. I arrange it vertically, but it's same as which we had a good practice till now under this. So we will follow that one. Okay, for machine 1, what is available hour? 12 hour at most. Make it 1x plus 3y. You know it at most, meaning like that. First one. And 2x for machine 1. 2x plus 1y. Again at most 12. Two inequalities we have. Now last one is 1x plus 1.25y. And last is 5 hours. So it is at least what it is. So okay, I'll go with at least. Like that. Sorry, it is 12 I have written. It's a 5. Now just want to change this last one. How we can change? I just multiply by 100, or last one 100x plus 125y and 500. What I've done? I multiply by 100 so that decimal should eliminate. But it's gonna 100, it's gonna 500. Now I'll change, divide by 25. Divide by 25. We have a like that. Now it's all easy, guys. This is first, second, third, and object function you can make by your side. Object function. What object function we can make? Which is z equal to. Now object function we have. Can you read the question? In which 600 rupee profit on each item of m. So number of item m was x. So it is 600x plus it's a 400y. So this is your object function. These inequalities we have, these are too welcome. Just always follow first quadrant, and you can make it rest now. So I think it's good enough to tell you this these problems. You do try from your side the questions, and from tomorrow we'll start the new chapter, final chapter, probability. Thank you.